Hello, a very warm welcome to EddyMacks TV Trends, where we bring you human interest stories from all corners of life. And today I'm doing a follow-up story. This is an interview that I did it on this channel, and most people reacted towards this interview. And I've decided to bring Mama Soweto back to the set to answer the questions that you guys were asking. Karibu sana Mama Soweto.
Yeah, I appreciate for giving me this a chance, this second chance for this interview. So I've come here to see my fans.
Maybe for the sake of those people who are watching you for the first time, just tell them your real name.
My real name is Colin Saura, but my nickname is Mama Soweto. The known name all over Kenya and Tanzania, East Africa. Mama Soweto.
Why Mama Soweto?
Because that's the name I started when I was staying in Soweto. That name became my name because I used to.
Soweto here in Kenya?
No, Soweto in South Africa, in Migrating province.
Okay. Now, Mama Soweto, do you prefer me calling you Mama Soweto or Collins?
Mama Soweto.
Mama Soweto. Now, Mama Soweto, without wasting much time, let us go direct into our questions. Ambazo our guests walikuwa wameuliza kwenye mitandao. Nataka uwajibu kwa very genuine na tutaweza kusaidika. Now, there is your fan here. Aliuliza hivi, alisema you need a counselor. What do you think?
Yes, mimi niko na counselor. Nishukuru Mungu nilipata counselor. There's a counselor who guides me every day because ile tabia nilikuwa nafanya iko tabia mzuri. So do you know that counselor he may give me atanipatia encouragement nisicommit suicide, nisikufe moyo because do you know that thing ukiweka inside you can get even pressure, ulcers, diabetes, you can even commit suicide.
And maybe guys, maybe you are watching Mama Soweto for the first time na unajiuliza why counselor. Mama Soweto alikuwa na weight, ulikuwa na how many kgs?
Nilikuwa na 120.
Yes, and then akakuja tu akakat weight all of a sudden, amekuwa Saudi Arabia, any other country?
Egypt, South Africa, Botswana, and Namibia and Zambia.
Na amekuwa anafanya kazi, hebu jiongelele mwenyewe.
I've worked in those countries. I've been working as a laborer, as a cleaner. Some of those countries I've gone to tour to invent. For example, like Botswana, in Gaborone, in Morocco village. I've been in Windhoek in Namibia, and Harare in Zimbabwe, and Lusaka in Zambia, and Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, and Dodoma, and Bukoba in Mwanza, and in Kenya, and Uganda.
And you said you are doing prostitution in Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia,
okay,
and South Africa.
Now guys, kama unamtizama kwa mara ya kwanza, hayo maswali yanatokana na hiyo story. Maybe you can go back and watch that interview, or I'll pin the link in the description so that you may be able to understand all this story. Now the second question, this one said some secrets are to be taken to the grave. Yani wanawasikia aibu sana hiyo maneno ulikuwa unasema. They feel why should you tell people you should die with your secrets?
No.
What do you think about that?
Me, I could say no, I can't die with my secrets. Do you know kuna mtu ako pale anapitia mambo magumu. So hii ukimwelezea yako anaona kama it is na I give them encouragement. Do nilikeep ile muda ile wote kuanzia 2030 nikaona inanisumbua. Nikitoa, unajua kitu kitoa nje, at least you feel I can share with somebody. Do you know when you share with the human beings, not all human beings they are perfect. They will give you negative comments, positive comments. But do you know there's somebody in there ukipatiana hiyo interview au hiyo secret, ana feel kuna kitu umemsaidia anasema yangu at least kidogo si kubwa. I cannot keep that secret into the grave. Me, mine is open. Nakwambia tu kweli, kama sikutaki. Mimi niko nafanya Saudi Arabia malaya. I used to work as a prostitute. I used to do this and that. I used to sell drugs. I used to work like this. Sidanganyangi. I give people encouragement. Kuna mtu anaweza enda Saudi Arabia apata mazuri. Mwingine labda anasema ndio kwenda Saudi Arabia, akiwaone hapana, nimemkadia aone huyu amenikataza, acha nifanye nini? I give you encouragement. You can work in Kenya and earn a living.
Wow. Next question. Mwingine anasema wachana na ushoga na umrudie Mwenyezi Mungu. Your reaction on that?
Ameniambia poa, siwezi sema ati ukweli, amenipatia encouragement, nilishaacha na ushoga na pia sasa niko tu kwa process ya kumrudia Mungu. Si rahisi hiyo kazi kuiacha. Because hiyo kazi ilikuwa na pesa. Unajua sasa sina pesa, niko na shida. Ile nilionyesha kwa YouTube, niliona kwa YouTube nilikuwa nafanya biashara mzuri. Nilikuwa na hata nikiuza hizo kwa ngumu, unajua zinapata pesa mzuri. But sasa hivi ile niliacha na ushoga, hakuna kazi. Na ng'aa tu kama kawaida. And I feel so sometimes you are being bored. But inabidi tuko hivi juu.
And are you ready to turn back to God?
Yes.
Maybe, and have you tried maybe going to church?
Me, I'm not a Christian. Most of the time I go to the
You are a Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you go to the mosque?
Yeah, most of the time on Friday.
Then the third question, huyu anasema hivi, better you hustle in Kenya than going into countries like hizo zenye ulikuwa sasa.
Do you know, mimi naambia mtu si kupenda kwa mtu ataende Saudi Arabia. Do you know in Kenya we have poverty? You find most of the ladies, they are single women. They need to work in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is they can say is the easiest country to go in Kenya because you do not pay any commission. It is free of charge. So you find if it's a lady, she's a single mother. She wants to provide her kids school fees, to pay the rent, good life. So you find we rather go to work in foreign countries like Dubai, United States of America, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, so that we can earn a living and we can maneuver and get to the greener pasture. Do you know, wewe maisha yanaweza kupeleka vina vizuri Kenya. Kuna mwingine anahangaika, labda anaweza maneuver Saudi Arabia, Mungu amepanga maneuver Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai. Kama mimi for example naweza sema South Africa ilinisaidia, it helped me because you know in our land in Uganda, naweza sema ni poverty because do you know most of Uganda we come and work here in Kenya. We find like no, Kenyan money is little for bread. So we decide to migrate to Saudi Arabia because me, I used to work in Kenya at those times in 2013 before moving to Saudi Arabia. So I was being used to be paid 4,000 at that time. And you know 4,000 is little in Uganda because do you know my grandmother needs the money, my mother needs the money, my father needs the money. So I decided to migrate to Saudi Arabia. At least I could get more salary.
Something better.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. Now another question. Mwingine anasema hapa, Mama Soweto, you say unapikia watu mahamri, mabuyu, wanasema uoge, ukae vizuri, ukae msafi, ndio attract wateja.
Mimi sijui kama vile ninaona kwa kamera. Mimi imagine me I'm always clean. Ni vile nguo unaweza tuona mimi niko hivi.
Na wanasema hizo kazi unafanya ni chafu. Hiyo kazi ukirelate na hizi vitu unafanya za kupika, they say no, you should leave your ushoga, kama ni biashara ufanye.
Sasa inategemea, acha nikwambie, mimi kama if you boost me with stock, inategemea. Inategemea. Na mimi nilishawacha. Mimi naambia hata mimi mtu, why do you comment on that comment na uweze kunisaidia? Acha nikwambie, hata kama unafanya kazi uchafu, we used to done it before. But sasa niko kazi nyingi na nauzanga. Mimi naweza ambia mimi mtu, people I sell nauzanga hizo ngumu. Hata leo umenipa ngumu kweli? Sina, nauzanga. Nashukuru Mungu, mimi huwa nauza. And I tell my fans, even my fans, they come there, they start buying. There are some of them wananipatia unga, they give me even orders, tenders. I cook for them mahamri, bisheti, biryani, most of the Arabic dishes and Nubian dishes and Swahili dishes.
Mwingine hapa anasema, Mama Soweto, you need prayers. Do you think you need prayers?
Yes. Na bado kuna wao wananiombea, hata naona kuna pastor pale anajua ananiombea. Nashukuru Mungu kwa.
So you feel in your heart you really need prayers.
Zimenisaidia juu I used to, you know, when sometimes I used to have bad dreams. Recalling me that my past recall my past behavior. So you know, through the prayers at least I've changed. Now at least like my brain is fresh. When I sleep, I could even sleep for 4 good hours, 5 good hours, 8 good hours. But you know, by the time siku nimeopen hiyo kitu ilikuwa inanisumbua.
Nakusumbua.
But sasa hii mimi nisumbui. Naambia mtu it is good to open up. You know, opening up it may be helping because unajua nakwambia EddyMacks. Kama singe open up kwa tuko. Singe open up kwa hizo my YouTube zingine. I couldn't be here.
Sure.
There are some women that have helped me. They pay for me rent. At least I can say I have people who could support me, my fans.
So wafans wetu hope mnafuatilia hayo majibu. Then mwingine hapa anasema hiyo ni story ya jaba.
Inaweza kuwa ni ajaba kwa. Unajua mimi watu mimi nimefanya Saudi Arabia. Mtu anaweza niona hivi. Hata ili at least me I cannot say mine is at least mine. Kuna mwingine anaweza kuambia walifanya kazi Saudi Arabia na usiamini. Do you know unatuma pesa unafanya kazi Saudi Arabia. You send money to the family. They start eating your money. It is not that tunaweza si ati kila mtu anaenda Saudi Arabia ati anaomoka.
So wewe ni familia ilikuwa
ilikula pesa yangu. Yeah.
Okay. Your mother?
Yeah, my grandmother. My mother ilibaki ya pili akakula akaenda naye Amerika. So mimi naweza waambia si stories za jaba. Si at least mimi yangu. Kuna wengine kupigia hata story unaweza shtuka. Me I've worked there. Even me you ask me in Saudi Arabia, I know Danam, I know Riyadh, I know Makkah, I know Jeddah. In South Africa, they have 12 provinces. I've stayed in Limpopo province, in Gauteng province, in North Cape, in Northern Cape, in South Cape. Even I've seen many people in many countries, in many communities like Tswana, Ndebele. Na mimi naweza mimi kuambia, atusione mimi nakupigia story ajabu, mimi nakupigia story. Siwezi kuja hapa tuko haiwezi kupatia haiwezi ikakupatia interview kama hujaonyesha passport. Na kama hujafanya nini hiyo, they must interview first. They give you an opportunity to be interviewed.
Okay. Now, number 8, mtu anauliza Mama Soweto, what happened? Umekonda sana.
So wakati guys nilikuwa Saudi Arabia, nilishikwa na diabetes. Diabetes na pressure. Sasa diabetes mimi siko najua kama niko na diabetes. I just started slimming. Naanza kuhara na shanga shida ni nini, naendesha. Kumbe ni diabetes imefi. Because do you know why I indicated it is a sign of diabetes? I was dehydrated. I used to drink a lot of water. Then I lost a lot of weight. Then you feel like you are exhausted and you haven't done anything. So wakati nilikuwa Saudi Arabia, I was being arrested because of Kimboi. I
maybe you can tell them what is Kimboi.
You migrate. I can say you run
the
away.
Consent of the country.
You run away from your boss, and you know your boss.
The boss. Okay.
Has your passport. So you're like an illegal migrant. You live there like an illegal migrant. The Nigerians, they live in Kenya. So you know when they found you, you might be arrested. And you know when you work as a Kimboi, you work you work while you are hiding, so that you may not be fined. And you know in that country, you are being sold as a slave. We call it kafala system.
Okay. Another question, hiyo tumejibu ya amekonda. I hope mmeridhika, amewaelezea why amecut so much weight. Then mwingine anasema guy Shanik, kumbe ni wewe.
Yeah.
So you are also called Shanik.
Shanikwa.
Oh, Shanikwa.
Yeah,
okay.
You know that was my primary school name and my school name. Do you know most of people in East Africa, they know me. I used to learn in Tanzania, Kenya and Uganda. So do you know in Tanzania we have got relatives in Dar and in Bukoba. So I was learning in Tarakea. In Tarakea that moment. So do you know my fans, when I tell my fans Shanikwa, ni mimi ni wenyu hapa Shanikwa. I used to be a comedian. I started acting when I was young, but I haven't found an opportunity of acting. But I'm praying one day I would become the great and the best actor in Kenya and in East Africa.
Wish you well. Wow. Another question here, ama sijui ni comment. Huyu amesema ushoga umemteka nyara. What's your take on that?
Do you know, si ati yule vile anafikiria imeniteka nyara. Mimi siku hizo shoga niliachana nao kabisa. Do you know when you decide to leave, kuna changes zilifanyia zikaniharibu mwili. So siwezi rute. Siwezi sema imeteka nyara. Unaona mbona wewe imeteka nyara because sasa singekuwa nakaa hivi. I could be selling myself. Na ningekuwa nakula vizuri na la vizuri. Na dina wazungu. Sasa singekuwa niko hapa niko Europe.
Okay. So haijakuteka nyara.
Haijateka nyara.
Lakini imekuteka at some point, manake kama unakaa inakusumbua. That's why you need prayers.
But sahi at least before it was worst.
Okay. Mwingine anasema hapa Mama Soweto ako na roho safi lakini ushoga umemweza. Meaning there is something good that people can see in you.
Mimi, I used to teach people to cook free of charge. I give you business ideas. People in Dandora, in Kibre, in Makina, in even Tanzania. I tell you, do this, cook vitumbua. Start selling clothes. I see your hobby first and I indicate. Na mimi, watu wanasema niko na roho safi, but if I decide to change, I decide to change. Because do you know me, I don't like somebody stigmatizing me and you want my help. If I've told you I've changed, I've changed. I don't work as a gay. When I tell you I've stopped that behavior, I've stopped that behavior. Most of people.
When did you stop that behavior?
In 2019. I can say 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
So you no longer do those things.
I no longer.
Okay. So people should trust what you tell them. Then mwingine anasema unaona Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, unaonea Saudi Arabia. Manake wengine kuna wale wako huko wanafeel wamefanikiwa, wameenda vizuri, lakini wewe why? Mbona unasema
kulikuwa kubaya? Mimi naambia mtu nikwambie si kubaya. There's something, you know, I can indicate for example an example. There are women in Saudi Arabia kwa mambo ya ndoa, hawezi kusema mambo ya ndoa. They say Saudi Arabia is their husband and is their everything, is their relationship. Because you know when somebody mistreats you every day, he sees you like you're like a puppet, like an animal. Saudi Arabia, it is not a free country. It is not the way you are thinking. All this, me, that's why I tell people, Saudi Arabia it is not a good place to be. It depends with you. You know, Saudi Arabia is not a free country. But you know when you go to Dubai, United States of America, it's okay. Have you ever seen somebody complaining in the United States of America? Even if they complain there are a few people. But in Saudi Arabia, most of people they complain there because you know those Arabs, they rape you. They do not give you food. They overwork you. That's not a country. That is not a country. Saudi Arabia is not a country.
No, you don't say that it is.
But do you know why? Those people they're not people. They don't have humanity. I cannot say all Saudi Arabians there, but there are some Saudi Arabians who are good. Even me, at the first trip or at the first moment, or I can say at the first duration, I had a good boss. But in Saudi Arabia, you must work as a slave. But why do they snatch work as their passport? If when somebody taking your passport, do you know it is your right to stay with your passport because you know that your passport is.
You have all the rights, yeah.
It is like your own ID.
Wow, sorry for that. Another one here anasema kila mtu na bahati yake.
Amesema
manake in Saudia, huyu naye ni kama yuko Saudia, yuko kule lakini anafanya vizuri. So bahati haikuwa ya kwako.
Like for example ninasema hata mimi mara kwanza nilipeleka vizuri Saudi Arabia, si kama hii mara pili. My sisters they are in Saudi Arabia, my cousins, most of our relatives. There are some who have succeeded. They have even migrated to United States of America. They have made money. So that commission, the money of Saudi Arabia, it has helped them to migrate to United States of America, in UK, in London. For example, my mother, she used to work in Saudi Arabia for good years, in Kuwait, in Oman, in South Africa. So she's now married in United States of America.
To a mzungu.
Yeah.
And sister, she decided to leave you guys. Yeah.
And my sister, she's in Canada. At least she helps me a little bit. And I really thank, but I do not depend on her. I depend on myself most of the time. I must cook my own things. I must do my own comedy. I must go to do some set books because I do set books for Fathers of Nation. I do bembea. And most of the time when I do even send look, because I can even show them the way I do, like the devil. I've got the roles, the devil, the angel.
Maybe before we move on to the demo, there is this one person who said, in fact, it was a guy who said he's ready to support you. If only you are ready to leave those things. So maybe you can just tell him, waambie where to find you, na pia uhakikishe kwamba you are no longer there.
Mi naweza mwambia tabia, mimi nimeacha hiyo tabia, nimeshaacha hiyo tabia ushoga, because most of the time I don't like that busy. I stop it because it affected me in a negative manner. For example, in my past, it has affected me about backage. Then it has affected me physically and mentally. And that's why I tell that person who wants to help me, I'm ready to be helped. Even if he wants hata kama anunue unga akupatie ni sawa, kama tu vile venye tu ataona, hata kama ni unga atatumana, because I've changed. Anaweza nipata pia kwa TikTok Mama Soweto, but round sina simu. Hata kama anaweza nipatia simu juu anatamani kupata simu niingie live in social media, in Instagram at least, and if he can boost me in business, because nimepata holder na mtu amenipatia holder na meza, so kitu imebaki ninunue mafuta and I buy flour of chapati. I started cooking my own soil dishes, bisheti, those kaimatis and mahamris. And I can give him my number. My number is 07 46 46 185, or you can call me 011 27 59 090. And mi watu wangu usione kama ni stories za jaba, mimi naweza waambia hivyo, na me I give everyone courage, because do you know I've got experience. Hata kama kuna mtu anaweza pataka hata mimi nimsaidie kazi ya social media, kama kuinterview watu, I'm ready, because we have some people in ghetto, they are passing a lot of challenges. So when me interview them, I give them hope in life, so that they cannot give up, because they say God, there's a God of second chance. Then there's a way we can, there's a way in this social media that person may get help, or may be cancelled, or get anything he wants, or she. And I appreciate.
And you said that you wanted to act a little bit. Maybe for just act. 1 minute.
I can act. So I want to show you how I act as a devil.
You're also an actor, right?
I'm an actor. So I want to show you how I can act as the devil. Let me start. If you're the Son of God, turn this stone into bread. If you're the Son of God, if you'd bow down and worship me, I would give you this kingdom and its wealth. If you're the Son of God, throw yourself down here, and the Lord will give angels charge over you to keep you. And that's all. And I thank you for most of you guys for supporting me as Mama Soweto. And I hope one day I would be entertaining you in the TV.
Wow, I like that. Maybe before I wrap up this interview, why did you decide to take that part? Because it is in the Bible. It is in the Bible, and you've said you are a Muslim. Or should we expect you in this other side?
No.
Of Christian.
No, you know, they give to me
because
it is
okay.
I want to explain. Do you know me? I'm black. Do you know when you take the role of the demon or the devil, you must be black. So you know it indicates the color of the demon. So when you indicate your this, they say okay, it's the demon. So you apply the red color, the red food color with water, a little bit of water, or with the glycerine. So you put on the mouth. So you know you are black, then your teeth there, it is at least a little bit of red and white. You know, hey, okay, hey, like you're funny, because you know it shows. But you know when you see Jesus is a little bit, the complex is brown, a little bit of brown, white, because you know it shows light.
So you believe in Jesus Christ?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So you believe in God, who is the Savior,
Allah,
Jesus Christ,
Allah and Muhammad. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Mama Soweto, for this time, taking your time to answer these questions. And to our audience, this has been a follow-up story. Oh, you have something
Yeah.
you want to add up? Okay.
Do you know, if you'd like to interview me, I'm there at this center. The EddyMacks channel.
The number is right there.
Yeah.
I think they can just
You
call
call
you.
him, call you just call me. Just come and do the interview. We see. And you know my interviews, it is not free. At least you must at least support me with something.
Wow. It's
And
okay.
I appreciate my fans. And may God bless you. Even if you have got challenges, don't give up. Just pray to God, just help you.
Thank you, Mama Soweto, once again. So, guys, as I've told you, this has been a follow-up story. Maybe if you're watching this for the first time, go back to our videos. I think we did it, was it last week, but
Last week, but
like 3 weeks ago. There is a story I did with Mama Soweto, a very detailed story about his life and all that happened in his body and everything. So you can go back and watch, or rather I can pin the link in the description section. Then you can watch and come back and watch this. Otherwise, thank you so much for supporting us, EddyMacks TV Trends. My name is Edith. Stay tuned for more stories to come. Bye bye.